Cup match preview for your match against Mbombela away from home. Coach, it's your first time obviously with the Nedbank Cup. What are your thoughts on the Cup and what is the plan for Cape Town City?
I think it's for like this cup. I think it's very simple. We play for the normally for the ending at a certain position in the competition, and then you have 3 cups, so you can win 4 prizes. And I will always also tell my players that at the end of the career there will be one of the biggest thing you can take with you after your career is the prizes you win. And I think this is also an opportunity. You start with 32 teams, so if you divide it by 2, then it's 16, and then it's quickly to the final. I mean, there's still 4 games to go, but then you're in the final. But I think the biggest, for me, the biggest issue is that they can leave something behind for their career or after the career. You win something, and that's all. Finally you play to win the games, and finally you want to win cups or prizes or championships or whatever. Only if you play Nadal, Federer, they will not. They will play more for the audience.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Tabo, your thoughts on the game against Mbombela?
Fine?
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's fine.
Okay. Thoughts on the game? First, we don't know what to expect other than a fight, obviously. Looking at what happened last season with the team that actually won the competition. So a lot of the smaller teams feel they have a chance. And when you play against these teams in the first round, you're playing against someone who wants your spot, you know, so it's going to be a difficult game with the heat. I've obviously had the chance to play there before when I was with Aces, and if it goes for anything, the last time I played there, I got man of the match against Maritzburg in Nedbank, so pretty tough to go back. But yeah, I think it's a chance for us, irrespective of everything that's going on this season, to end on a high, but also be very wary of where we sit on the log and not try do something that would return those problems. But yeah, going forward, we're going to give it everything. And I look forward to Sunday.
Thank you. Now we can open up to the media.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Coach. This is Manga from Mbombela FM. Of course, this Nedbank Cup is known of David versus Goliath, meaning that the small teams, they surprise the big teams. How prepared are you to Mbombela?
We have of course the information of the team of the last games. We have some videos of the games, so we get our information. But I think in these games, you know that we are of course in the favorite position, and we are supposed to win this game. And it will always be not an easy game, and they will be highly motivated. I suspect, but that's also in the competition, that we will have a lot of time the ball. So I expect that we are dominant. So for us, it's also more how we can achieve finally the goal to go to the next round, and it's by scoring goals. And, again, then we will be dominant. Only I think I focus myself more on our team than on the opponent, because I know they will be highly motivated. They will be playing on the counter, I expect, and they will have to find their own strategy. So these are different games. I think the opponent is important. We will have big respect, but we focus mainly on our own game, way of playing.
Coach.
This is Ian from EWN. Coach, with your striker being out injured and the situation with Peter, how is it for now, the injured situation with Peter and the goalkeeper? And in terms of the approach, will you approach them the same way you do with the PSL teams, or sort of the Absa Premiership teams, or will you just go there, give other players a chance?
With the two injuries, Kermit will be a long-term injury, so that hopefully it will be not more than a month. That we expect that it will take a month or a little bit more. And Peter will also not be ready because he's getting a kick against his head and he's not recovered fully yet, so he will be not with the team. So Sage will play, and we have some small injuries, so that can be a reason to let players not play. But we will play with the best team that can go into the pitch, and not with a team that also can make minutes. But again, beside the injuries, I think we have a quality. We don't have only the 11 players, because I think that I'm very happy with the whole selection we have and with the players who will play.
Sure, Mchale. Tabo, besides the league, it's the one missing from your medal cabinet, right?
This one. Oh, really?
This is the one missing. I'm sure you're used to winning, because I mean, if you're counting the past 3 years, you guys have been picking up a trophy along the way. I'm sure that feeling is missing this season. I'm sure you're itching. I'm sure you're itching to impress, especially after a slow start to the season. Has that crossed your mind at all, or is it just from outside of the world? And how are you dealing with that? Is it more important now to solidify your place in the league, because obviously you haven't had a good momentum at all, or do you jump at this opportunity and make the most of it and get that trophy and medal?
It's a difficult one, because we've got 9 games left in the league, so that's 9 games spread over 4 months. If you get knocked out in the Nedbank, you're going to sit quite a lot of weekends watching other people play, which we've had enough of that in the MTN8, we've had enough of that in the Telkom. Personally, yes, this is a trophy I'd definitely like to add to the trophies I've won. And just to pick up and end the season feeling like you're the same person you've always thought you are, because I've been involved in the final for every season, except for the first one, the Mbombela Black Aces, my very first one. But other than that, every season I played a final, and I don't think this year should be different. And Cape Town City on its own has played a final in every season, and I also feel that this year shouldn't be different. So it's not just me that wants to play and get to the very last stages of the tournament and win it. It's everybody in the team. And obviously now with Kermit out, someone else is going to have to get in there and get the goals, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen because it's a trophy we're playing for, and it's our pride. It's the city's pride. So yeah.
My question is to Tabo. It's been a roller coaster for you, my man. Injuries, you came back, started scoring goals. You captaining the team in some other games. Do you feel like you're one of the senior players now in the team? And how does it feel?
I feel like I'm one of the senior players in the team. I got to Cape Town when I was 21. And if you are not going to look at the age and look at the minutes on the field, and look at the role that I now have to play with all the players that I've come across in the club, then yes, I think you can call me a senior player. Sometimes I shy away from the responsibility, to be honest, because sometimes when it gets hot, I'm also looking for someone else to lift me up, But luckily with the people that I've played with and the people that we have in the team, they've been able to say things that I'm uncomfortable saying, things that I don't have the balls to say as yet. Yeah, I say a few words on the field, but like afterwards on the stuff, is that really you? You know, but yeah. I'm coming to terms with it, but most important, I don't ever want to be a senior player because of the stuff that's happening off the field. If I say something off it, when I go on the field, I need to back it up, and that's where the confusion was at times. And now that things slowly coming together, you know what, I feel more confident when I say something, you know, and people see it and people believe it and they're inspired by what I do and they want to give more. Yeah, I'm enjoying the responsibility. Obviously, here's the man who's given me the armband a few times, so he's obviously seen some leadership qualities that I maybe didn't see in myself. And in all that's been happening with our season, I've learned a lot. I've learned to be tougher. I've learned to say some uncomfortable things. And I think it's something that I'm proud of that's brewing.
Coach Hiraj, Media 24. Coach, your team for the young team, Cape Town City has been doing really well. You obviously know that. Reaching finals, you know, almost every season and almost winning a cup per season. Also not doing too bad in the league. I just want to know, do you feel the need that you need to sort of maintain that? You know, I know you had challenges coming in this time of the season, and obviously you need to find your feet as well. But do you feel the need that, given City's record, especially in a cup, you know, for a young team making a final and winning the MT, that you feel the need that you have to keep on, you know, pushing so for the team to reach a final?
No. I think that has nothing to do with history. It's just with the present, and the present is always that if you start with a cup, you join to win it. And again, and that's what that's what the biggest aim of joining a competition. And if it's in a normal competition or a cup game, and again, this has nothing to do with the history. It's good that Cape Town that we always played for cups, but we want to win this cup, and that's what we. And that has nothing to do with the history, so I don't feel that.
Tabu? The Nedbank Cup is basically our FA Cup, and there's always the romantic side of these small teams playing the bigger teams, the small teams getting results and things like that. How important though is it for Cape Town City to show Mbombela some tough love, you know, to show the difference between the ABSA Premiership and the Glad African Championship?
It's very important. We're not just playing for ourselves, but we're playing for the league, per se. You know, we're playing for the supporters who buy 40 rand tickets to go watch a PSL team versus going to go watch an NFT team. We're playing for our positions, we're playing for our pride. So it's very important, and irrespective of how the game goes, more important is winning, because it's a knockout game. So as much fire and as much strength that they are going to try pose any, if they do pose any, the win is the most important, and no matter how you win, at the end of the day, the PSL team beat an NFT side and that's finished.
Coach, Cape Town City have been playing everything they do around. Can you tell us much in the couple of games going forward? He's not in today, sorry, this week he's injured. Is Shaka Zulu the man you can rely on this week?
Is who?
Shaka Zulu.
Ah,
Tembo.
So we have a new player. No, but I understand the question. We solved it in the last game with Shane Roberts, and I think he did well. But sometimes you need also different kind of striker. Shane will, of course, if you know him, then he's not a real striker. He's more a number 10. But Messi is also not a real striker, but sometimes he also scores goals. So then it should be not always a striker who plays on his position. But we will make a choice for this game. For the striker we need in this game. So it can be a striker who gets away from his position, and so we will create a little bit more numbers up in the midfield, or we will choose for a striker who will not leave that position and who is really a striker. So then Shaka is a realistic option. long answer.
Okay, we'll take one last question, and you'll have it.
So, if the game goes to penalties at the end, you know, obviously there's a bit one, and that's not really what I'm getting about. What I'm getting about is, are you the type of player who will step forward when the coach is looking for those 5 penalty takers, or will you just sort of hang back? Are you going to take? Is it part of your leadership?
Am I the type of player who will step forward?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Good.
So is the keeper.
You just put your name on the list now.
Right.